What's up, Conquer community? Coach Chris here with this week's Technique Tuesday. For this week's talk, I want to get into how to build resiliency for our box jump. Now, the first place I want to take this talk is by talking about building strength. And one of the most important, but I think most neglected piece of strength training advice I can give is calf raises. I know they seem simple, and I think they get pushed out of programs all too often, but they're very important when we're talking about any sort of plyometric-based activity. So now, ways in which we can do this to produce some sort of stimulus that will challenge our athletes: get under a barbell, put some load on the bar, and then tackle our calf raises that way. We can hold weights at the side and go about a single leg calf raise as well. We can come off a step to get a little bit more of an eccentric, but all really good ways to help build up strength in our calves. Now, we do this in both a standing and a seated position, because that's going to attack that calf in two different ways, and I think both of which are very important when it comes to building strength in our calves. Now, once we get that done and taken care of, another very important concept is building the brakes. Learning to control force. We're very good and very quick to jump to activities that produce force, but we got to build the brakes. We got to be able to control and buffer for force as we hit the ground. So, really good drills in order to start that process of building the brakes. I like to have my athletes come to their toes, drop, own that bottom position, show me that they can control just their body meeting the ground from a small distance off, and then going into a single leg drop as well. Coming to the toes, down, and just again showing ownership, making sure that we are stacked, everything looks good. Once we've done that, we can grab a box and do the same thing. Arms start up, I drop, and I own that bottom position. Again, controlling myself to the floor, and then from there we can build into other drills, single leg drills, and then we can move into applying some force. So guys, that's what I got. That's my ways in which we can be a little bit better about building resiliency for our box jumps.